What's going on, guys? Oh my god. About to do this shit all over again. Here we go. What's the tea, y'all? Trying to get things situated, right? Let me set this mood lighting because that's what's needed. Hello, are you all ready? Hello, 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 hello. How is everything going? Baby, it's been a busy day. Let me put on my glasses. Whew. And none of this ain't really cute, is it? No, it's not even cute. What's going on? Girl, we got a lot. We got some shit to do. We have got some shit to do right now. Hi. I wish I got to see you in Valpo. What happened? Why weren't you able to see me? Were you busy? Did you have things to do? Is that what happened? Oh my god, this fucking phone. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. It looks right. Okay. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for loving the makeup. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for loving the makeup. Well, that worked. Okay. Woo! All right. I see everybody up on here. You're about to see me comment up on here right now. And there I am. That way you'll see that I'm there. That's me, lords. Let's get this started, right? And of course, it would be my fucking luck that I would just get over here with no lighter. Because that's just how I roll. I roll so unprepared for shit. Because I just don't seem to think about these things. Oh, she look empty, Lord. Oh, she look empty. Oh, she look empty. Let's see. Okay. All right. Whoa. Why are you falling, bitch? You better step back. You better step back, bitch. Uh-oh. All right. Apparently, my mirror is going to be an asshole today. So, give me a second while I try to figure out what the fuck my bitch is doing. Okay. All right. Now, it's cold. That's why I got my little sweater vest. All right. So, she's good. All right. Woo! All right. Heather's here. Okay. Ashley, you here? Is you here, girl? Oh, well, thank you. All right, there you go. All right, everybody's here. We're ready to go. So, I'm sorry. I know that the screen looks smaller. But if you're watching up on your devices, apparently this looks right. Apparently I have completely lost track of time today because I was out doing errands and trying to make sure that I didn't fuck anything up and shit. So, when I did my laundry, got my rent paid, etc., etc., etc. Everything's done. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. So, believe you me, a hoe's tired. And we got 123 viewers. Look at that. Look at that. And we got a couple Ask CeeCees up on here, and I'm so excited to actually go through these with you. All right. Yes, Mindy, I'm staying warm as can be. How's the weather there? It's winter. It's winter. That's all I got to say about it. Finally figured out how to do this. Have pity upon the tech challenge. That's okay, girl. I'm tech challenged when it comes to this new technology myself, honey. So let's get this started, guys. Welcome, 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 everybody, to Ask CeeCee, where I answer your questions about things that are going on within the world, whether you have some love advice, or whether you need some love advice, whether you need it, whether you need some marriage advice, or whether you just need advice on life and how to deal with people. I am your person to go to, and have been going to for pretty strong for now almost a year. So now, let's get this started, right? All right. This one's by Kathy. And Kathy says, I had sent an email that didn't get answered around the time you stated that you couldn't do them anymore and would save them for you when you start again. If this is episode 1, I haven't received anything else where you went back and answered prior After Dark questions. That was not a question. So I'm going to say, huh? No clue. So, next question. This is by Miss Beth. And Miss Beth says, hi there. I've been watching you for about a year and I've noticed that you have fewer questions lately, especially last week. However, the questions are usually pretty long. It seems like you are giving shorter answers too. Except for the Menzies sex question. You could not let it go. Pretty funny. It is actually not gross at all. Do you get bored with the program and crazy technological difficulties? No problem, just an observation. Also, could you explain the difference between Ask CeeCee and After Dark? All right. So, Beth, I don't get bored with the program. Is that I love learning new things. And as with everything, it becomes a learning curve. So you have to forgive if I become easily frustrated. But sometimes when a shorter answer is all of what you need, that's what I'm going to give. So that's that. And the difference between Ask CeeCee and After Dark is Ask CeeCee means all general questions, and After Dark we keep it funny and adult themed. So that's how we do it there. All right, so the question for whichever is appropriate. Why do you think so many people have sex outside of their committed relationships? Why do those who are... oh girl, she's got a lot of questions. Okay, hold on. The question is, for whichever is appropriate. Why do you think so many people have sex outside of their committed relationships? Why do those who are cheated on stay? It seems like it is usually about unhappy sex life on both sides, and that should have been straightened out before they got together. There is someone out there for everyone. Anyway, the reason I ask is because everyone I know is cheating. Either cyber sex, emotional affairs, and physical affairs. I'm starting to think there is something wrong with me because I am faithful. Perplexed, Beth. Well, Beth, you're one of the millions of well, you're one of the few, honey. You're one of the few who are loyal to their spouses. But times have changed, honey. Times have changed. It seems like everybody may be cheating up on people because they're just not happy, or they'd rather just be non-committal. And you're seeing it a lot more now. I don't know why, honestly. It's kind of messed up. And I really think that people should evaluate themselves like you have thoughts. Your observations are very much correct. People should really get their shit straightened out before they decide to jump into a relationship. But, it is what it is, honey. There are a lot of people of us. There are a lot of us. I'm not even part of that us. I'm a single hoe. Who are into open relationships, or who are polygamists, or polyamorous and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, but to each their own. So I hope that answers your question. This one is from Anonymous, and Anonymous says, hold on. All right. Good evening, CeeCee. Here it is, another Saturday night. And I'm sitting in front of the computer while my significant other is not home. Yes, he has difficult work schedule, but I am getting sick of it. I am thinking of hiring a private detective. I didn't want to lower myself by checking phone bills, etc. But I am worried about sexually transmitted disease as well as my mental health. Do you know anyone who was so desperate that they hired a professional? From the outside, everyone thinks we have a good relationship, so I can't really talk about it. He's cheated in the past, and all the signs are there. He guards his phone and emails with passwords. His friends act differently towards me. I'm actually happier when he is gone, but embarrassed that I'm not enough for him. I'm suspicious of everything and a nervous wreck. Sorry to dump this on you. You're not dumping anything on me, honey. You're just asking my opinion about such things. And of course, these are all my opinions. I didn't get a notification that you were on, babes. I'm sorry. I don't usually send out notifications to people. Usually YouTube does that. So you may want to turn on your notification settings. So, have I met anybody who was so desperate that they hired a professional? No, honestly. A lot of my friends are single. So, do you think that you should even go to the lengths of hiring a private detective? Let me tell you something that I've learned a lot when it comes to women. When it comes to women, they have the most accurate instincts. So act on those. But again, instead of keeping your mouth shut, you need to say something. Say something to your husband and be like, look, something right here, and we need to talk about this. And you'll know if somebody's lying and stuff like that. And you know what? And if you're not happy in your relationship, leave it. Seriously. Simple as that. Simple as that. I hope that helps, honey. All right. Okay, this is by Melissa. How many subscribers do you have? About 3,000. A little over 3,000. I'm not sure. All right. Hello, everybody. Hi, Latrice. Let's see. Let me go through a little bit of this. Let's see. It's okay, Laura. It's okay that you're late. It's no worries. All right. So let's move on. All right. Melissa says, here we go. Okay. First, I would like to start off by saying your videos always crack me up. You are such a genuine person and brighten everyone's day with your sense of humor. So for that, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to bring some laughter, tips, and much more to all of us. This is low. Okay, there we go. And I could see shit. Ooh. But that actually made it darker. Okay, perfect. All right. Now to needing help today. Started out to being a great day. My daughter Destiny is 17 and is very active as to she's played softball since the age of 7. So this morning we were on our way home from her practice, and like I said, it was a great day. I had one of your previous lives I missed playing on my phone. I know, bad me, but I wasn't looking, just listening. And we were both laughing. Your laugh was contagious, lol. But I get a phone call with not such great news. My daughter's friend from school, we found out, has ended his own life. Seeing the look on my daughter's face from shock to instant tears, this is not what a parent wants to hear for their child. The worst part about it was she didn't understand why he did it. She said he seemed fine on Friday at school, but I tried to explain to her a lot of people hide depression, but this great day turned very dark for her. We both watch you and love your videos and how deep you get on so many topics. Could you please maybe give her some of your kind words? In her time of loss, this is her first friend she has lost and is having a tough time handling it. I know you don't mainly do videos like this, but do you think you could do a quick live on the topic of teens or anyone at that matter feeling as if they have no one to go to or talk to? There's always someone there to listen. The other devastating thing is he sent everyone a goodbye message on Snapchat letting them know that he loved them, but he had to do this. My heart breaks for his family and his friends. Thank you for taking the time to read this, and I appreciate everything. I'm sorry for asking if you could do a live about this topic, but you are such a big impact on a lot of us that this is just something that's happening too much with our young ones. It's just not the answer, and it's so painful. Again, thank you for reading. With much love and respect, Melissa. Wow. Well, let's do it. All right. Where to even be... Ooh, goodness. Sorry. Where to even begin with something like this? Because I've lost a quite many great friends to suicide. And it's really hard to do because I was also in that situation as well. to where I felt like I wanted to end my own life. But I actually said something about it, and you can always find out. They're like, to me, I can always spot one a mile away if they're getting close to that point to where they're pin clouding and that they wanted to end their own life. And usually, sometimes it's just a kind word, or sometimes of saying, look, I may not know what you're going through, but I may not be able to relate, but I want to be able to listen and be able to try to understand so that we could try to come up to a solution together, and just know that you're not alone. And I found that that type of advice helps somebody to just have some sympathy for the person and to be a little empathetic. But, you can't just constantly bark at people, just be like, no, this is not the answer for you. This is not the answer for you whatsoever. That's not what they want to hear. Because I didn't want to hear that. Sometimes people are so engrossed in their phones and in this life that has become such a great distraction to what's going on around us in our immediate circle of people. We have to listen much and speak little when it comes to talking to our friends and making sure that we check in on them. There's 24 hours a day, and there's 168 hours in a week, honey. You do the math. It gets real easy to get so distracted with modern technology and everything like that. But we need to check in on our people, because there are so many things that could be happening in their lives that has made such a significant impact on them to where it's like they feel worthless. I know, I've been there. So all of what you can do is just listen to them and just talk with them. You can talk them out of it. 9 times out of 10, you can talk them out of it. You just have to listen. It's not hard. But as far as Destiny, Destiny, if you're watching, thanks for watching. Number one. Number two, it sucks. It sucks. And 9 times out of 10, we're never going to know exactly why. So if you're looking for that closure right now, you're going to go insane trying to find out. My suggestion is to take it in stride and just know that there are a lot of people who do commit suicide that don't even say goodbye. So, for real, like, just all of what you can do is just talk to your parents. Kids, talk to your parents. Yes, they're parents, but they're meant to listen to you. So talk to them. Please. Just know that you are not alone. It really sucks, but yeah. I really hope that helps, honey. I'm gonna be waiting for your next email. Cause one thing that I don't like to say is that thoughts and prayers. I hate that shit. Believe it or not, I really hate that shit. Oh, I'm gonna pray for you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't do that. If anything, that's kind of rude. So, it's like I'm just somebody's afterthought, which kind of is a big pisser offer. So, hang in there, sugar pie. All right. Let's go to the next one. Sherry says, I've been a big fan for over a year now, and your makeup gives me life. Thank you for all the tips and all the different makeup looks you have done so far. My question is, I have big eyes, which I do really love, but trying to put on eyeshadow never works out. I can never get it right. It makes my eyes look silly. Any suggestions will be greatly appreciated. I've attached a couple of pictures. Let's take a look. In other words, when you have bigger eyes, you can actually do bigger things with your eyes. So don't be afraid. I think what you're so used is that when people have bigger eyes, there's like they feel like they have not a lot of eye space here, which is not the case. Which is not the case because everybody's just concerned with this lid right here. You have you have your whole face to put on all this eyeshadow with. So I love the way that your crease looks here, and it's pretty. So you can always emphasize it. I think what you're scared of is that having that brow there. Girl, that's why I do brows last. So try that out. Just don't be afraid. Everybody's so afraid of makeup, baby. You can't be afraid of makeup. It comes right off. You know what I mean? All right. Now, let's see. This is by Christine. Hi, CeeCee. You were saying this morning about foundations and difficulties matching your skin tone. This popped up in my feed. Not sure how this voodoo works, but looks damn interesting. So let's take a look and see what she got. Yes, honey. Okay, this is the TLM, the color changing foundation. Okay, so I'm actually going to star this because I was looking at this as well, and I'm going to see if I'm going to try it. But I watched Jeffree Star's review up on this, and I was like, oh, girl. He didn't like it either. So I'd have to actually think about that one. And plus, I'm really particular because I need like super duper full coverage. I don't need something that's just going to match my skin tone and just is lightweight. You know what I mean? It has to be completely full coverage. So, yeah. But I might give it a shot. So, thanks for that. Yeah, he didn't like it at all, Michelle, honey. All right. So, Ryan says, I'm a huge fan, love everything about what you stand for, but I have a question for you. I am coming to Chicago March 25th, and there's one thing that I've always wanted to do, and that is, I might say this wrong for me being a female, so sorry if it is wrong. I want to do the full out drag makeup, wig, all of it. It is on my life list to do. So my question is, do you do meet and greets and maybe a makeup party with me and my daughter? She'll be 13 on Wednesday, and we love sitting and watching you. So if this can be possible the week that I am there, I would love it. Just email me back and let me know what I need and how much you would charge. Okay, just, okay, stay just the way you are, beautiful, kind, and so real. I've never heard somebody so talk as real as you. So have a great day, and I hope to hear from you soon. Stay warm. Well, trust me, I will, honey. And Ryan, as a matter of fact, I'm going to forward this. Let me forward this. How do I forward this? Oh my god, this forward. There it goes, right there. To Ashley for cee@gmail.com. I'm going to send this to my admin, and then we'll get that all taken care of. So there we go. All right, this is by Trisha. Trisha says, hello to you both. Is there a ghost here? Just dropped in his first say thanks for being so open and honest. It is a good example, although from what you have said, you do get a lot of criticism from folks who hide behind the keyboard. I also watch Amina, and she even met her husband online. It was the same for me. If my account was not public, he would not have found me. We hadn't seen each other since high school. I was wondering how you both met your significant others throughout the years, and what would you have done differently? As for me, I would have left my ex the minute he threw something at me instead of forgiving him again and again. Wishes to you both, Trisha. Significant others? Well, being that I'm assuming that she's talking about me and Kiara, I'm going to say that between me and Kiara, there's like a very big different generational gap. So I was around before the internet was. So let's just say that. So I did everything the old-fashioned way. I went to a bar, and I went out and met people that way. I don't know about Kiara. She's not here to actually answer for herself, and I wouldn't answer a question that I'm not 100% sure of. So, but that's B for me. So there you go. That's just how I am. Damn, I'm that old, huh? The internet is not that old. Hmm. All right. Sarah says, I know I've already messaged you via Patreon. However, I just wanted to thank you again for bringing some light and laughter into my life again. After losing my partner and the father of my 3 young children 7 months ago, I have been quite lost and not known what to do. Watching you brings me back smiles and laughter and just something to look forward to. I really hope to one day meet you and the Fab Girls can do a tour or a trip to the UK. I know a lot of us would be straight to that gig. My question is, if you weren't doing drag or other fantastic shows, what would you have done career-wise? Lots of love, Sarah. I love this question because I get it all the time. So what I would probably do is it would just be a fashion designer. That's it. I don't do well in offices. But then again, if it wasn't for fashion, I would probably be working in bars still as a bartender. I'd rather deal with people when they're on the way to getting drunk. I can't deal with people when they're not in a happy place. If you know what I mean. See, when they're in a bar, they're just ready to kick back, relax, and unwind. I can deal with those type of people because that's the true people who I'm actually meeting. I can't deal with people in an office setting. I can't. Some of them are just some rude sons of bitches. And I can't. I can't. And I won't. So, let's see. Oh. Okay, we got that. All right. Janelle. Let's check some comments real quick. Let's see. All right. Well, that stuff was bad. Yes, honey. Yes, it was. I too struggle with depression and anxiety. I'm sorry, Mindy. Okay. Lisa, feel better. Okay. Please feel better, Lisa. Yep, back in the day it was face to face. Yep. Oh, Heather, speaking of Patreon, I got it fixed. Good. You're not that old, Lisa. You definitely don't look or act that old. I'm pushing 40, honey. I'm pushing 40. Yep, Desiree got it right. Sad drunks are the worst. As a matter of fact, I don't mind those. Because those I can actually make them feel better. Mean drunks, again, I can deal with them. Okay. Let's see. You're so down to earth. I love you for that. Well, thank you. You look so much younger than 39. Well, thank you. You're not old. I feel old, honey. And trust me, in this gay community, old is ancient. This is ancient. I'm considered a daddy. Weird, right? All right, so let's go to some emails. Janelle says, your fashion looks this week were super glam and I was amazed. I have been admiring you and your skills for quite a while now. This is my first question comment. I get kind of intimidated with the regulars. My question is about those glam looks. I am thinking about getting dolled up for a special occasion. There's going to be a guy there that I've been interested in. Do you think it is a problem when someone sees you like that and then the next day it's back to reality? Speaking of the next day, if I get a wig, will it slip off during sex? Do you use a ton of bobby pins or what? My own hair is pretty long. Also, the full makeup, does a setting spray keep on your face and off the sheets and other places and people? LOL. You are the best. All of these new MUAs popping up can never replace your originality. Plus, they seem to do nothing but gossip like they were in junior high on some of those pages. Your fan, Jan. Hey, Jan. Well, let's get started with the first question. I don't think it is a problem as far as I'm seeing you glammed up the one day and then not glammed up the next day. It just shows originality. You know? It shows that you are not afraid, and it shows that you're more comfortable with being in your own skin. You know what I mean? Now, if I get a wig, will it slip off during sex? Yes. That's why I don't wear wigs. Do you use a ton of bobbies? No. I don't wear wigs. Not when I'm having sex, honey. They know I'm a dude. Also, the full makeup, does that setting spray keep on your face and off the sheets and other places and people. No. It's meant to keep it set. That means if somebody does this to me, you best believe they're going to have a whole hand of makeup. Even still with setting spray. Setting spray is just to keep it looking fresh and, nice, and it'll keep it put. But, you trying to bump uglies with somebody, you know, that setting spray ain't gonna help. You better sleep like a geisha. That's just my thing. All right. Kelly says, oh, wait. That was Kelly. That's from Safe Harbor. That's my landlady. I'm sorry. Whoopsies. All right. This is from Anonymous. Not sure which venue is correct for this question, so here goes. Whichever you feel is the most appropriate is fine with me. Why does it seem okay to watch porn but not cyber sex and texting when in a relationship? To me, they are both virtual sex, not reality. Nothing to break up over. Maybe for many couples, it's just the last straw. We have been debating this at work. Also, the last week, one of the questions was, how do you know when a relationship is over? And you had said, if you have to ask, it already is. I agree. My fiance and I have been living separate lives, and that is fine with me. I just want to be single again, and it is okay with me if we continue to live together to share bills. We have enough bedrooms and space to do that. It will be less of a financial strain, and I need to have a sex life again. My problem is that I'm afraid it will be a bad influence on my kids. My own kids have different fathers, and now I'm attached to my stepchildren as well. By the way, the life of a drag mother is pretty tough, as evidenced by Adam and Kiki's live on Sunday. It looked like my house when the kids are home on a snow day. Who you telling? So, let's talk about the porn and the cyber sex and texting in a relationship thing. Honestly, I'm kind of with you on that, Anonymous. And let me tell you why. I mean, I'll watch porn only in the case of learning something new. Not necessarily. I really don't even know. Because I don't really fucking watch porn. So, trust me, because, see, I'm starting to understand from her point of view, she'll be like, well, bitch, if you're watching porn, then what the fuck you with me for? You want to fuck that girl, fuck me. What the hell's wrong? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about this. Like, I can see why people watch porn just to, like, learn some shit. And then again, I could see it for other reasons to be like, wait a minute. We're together, you're watching porn, but as soon as I walk up into this room, you like, oh my God, and click it off. I'm like, I've seen it. What's your problem? Calm down. I don't know. I'm so weird about that shit. All right, Anonymous again. Sandy, we've already got a date. Okay. I think it's a form of cheating. It is. I don't know. Like I said, it depends on the relationship. It's so weird. It's so weird, see. Like, I wouldn't even know what to say because I don't really have to worry about that. What do you think of Hamburger Mary's? As far as what? I watch porn with my husband. I mean, see, that's great. If you watch porn with your husband, that's cool. That means y'all are willing to experiment. All right. Anonymous says, hi, CeeCee. I watch as often as I can live, but usually catch the replays. Hi, Monica. Being that I watch so often has brought up a lot of conversation amongst family and friends regarding the life of drag queens. I guess I've never thought about the typical stereotypes that society has because I don't think that way. I'm in no way naive. I have lived a colorful life for my age. My question is, what do you see as stereotypes of your drag lifestyle? What have you experienced? In the conversations I've had with others, it seems that the drag lifestyle is almost looked at like the lifestyle of a stripper. The stereotype of being hooked on drugs and doing this as a way to make quick cash to support a habit, that it's a dressing room full of addicts and uneducated people. Whereas I believe there is probably some of that, as there is in any occupation, but I'm sure most are educated, well, and fine people. It's obviously ignorance that leads to these assumptions. It's sad the way that we as society treat one another. I agree with you there. So, let's talk about that. What stereotypes do we have? Um, that we're all bottoms. Not all of us are bottoms. That we want to become women. Not all of us do. That all of them are gay, and not all of them are. We got a couple straight men who are drag queens. We even have straight women who are drag queens. We have women and men and everything in between that are drag queens that do drag. Now, as far as doing this as a way to make a quick cash to support a habit, I've never heard of that. I've never really heard of that. This is how I've been supporting my lifestyle. Pays my bills. It's a dressing room full of addicts and uneducated people. I don't know. I've never seen it. Then again, I'm the type of, let me tell you about the type of drag queen I am. This is the type of queen I am. I book for a show, I show up, usually early. I get myself ready in my little station and get ready for my number, do my numbers. As soon as I'm done, thanks to all the audience for watching, and thank you for their support. Go up to the show director and say thank you for having me, and pack up my shit and go. That's it. I treat this like it's my job, and I love it. So I don't really, and a lot of people who know me know this. Know this. I know this very much. Um, I'm not a very talkative person when it comes to other drag queens, because they talk about many different topics that I have no interest in. And a lot of drag queens that I know talk about drag day in and day out, from the time that they wake up to the time they go to sleep. Baby, I don't talk about that. I like to talk about, okay, movies, current events, politics, video games, stuff like that. I'm an actual person. I don't actually just deal with bullshit. I don't have time for that shit. Maybe I got bills to pay. So, that's how I treat it. So, thanks for your question, Anonymous. Now, let's go read a couple more of these comments. Okay, let's see. Hi, I'm Natalie from the fan page. If you asked me 10 years ago if I get mad at my man for watching porn, I'd say yes. Now I don't care if my man watches porn to rub one out. See? There we go. You're looking good no matter what you wear. Well, thank you. It's just visual stimulation to getting off easier. Yep. I agree. Gonna watch the Catch End earlier. I love you, Monroe. I'll see you soon. Cassie, I'm glad I'm not alone. Okay. Cool Patient says, have you heard of the PewDiePie T-Series feud, and have you subscribed to PewDiePie to save YouTube for original content creators like yourself? Keep up the good work. Um, Sweetheart, you're gonna forgive me, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, honestly, if you want to know about any type of other people up on YouTube who are like massively like popular, I can show you who I watch. Jeffree Star is one of them. Um, Sophia Nigard is another one. Um, I watch BuzzFeed, Simply Sim, because I play Sims. Um, that's it. Like, honestly, um, like I subscribe to Nikki tutorials, and I watch them sort of. I love her makeup. I don't watch Thomas Halbert. I don't watch what was that other one? The one that has a Morphe palette out now. What the hell's his name? James Charles. Okay. I don't really, I don't get up into that drama. To me, it's just, to me, it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. Baby, I got too many things to do with my life. I got too many things to do with my life. Too many things. I don't even watch RuPaul's Drag Race. It's just, if I want to watch good drama, I'll watch Law and Order. That's just how I am. I got, like I says, I like to go to sleep without drama, and I like to wake up without drama. That's just me. So, believe it or not, if some drama were to come my way through here, I'll talk about it for like a good 5 seconds, and it's just like I'm a dog. I forget shit. So, there you go. CeeCee, my husband can help you get your YouTube numbers up. Really? How can you do that? Bretman Rock. Is it about Sims or video games or something like that? Because that's what I watch. I don't. That's what I really watch YouTube for. And honestly, if you want to know what I've been playing up on YouTube recently, it's been the Mortal Kombat 11 release and the Resident Evil 2 release, and then sleeping music because I love listening to music when I sleep. So yeah, that's all. That's it. That's all I've been using YouTube for. I'm boring. I'm boring. Desiree says, I hope you had a blast this past weekend, and I did. I saw your videos performing. You look stunning, and thank you for bringing back After Dark. I had a blast. So my next question is, how do you tolerate large costumes like the wings, for example? I like to build things that way I can actually, condense them or fold them down and fit in my car. So yeah, that's it. I try to make things easy to transport in car. On plane, it won't work. So, let's see. Winifred says, what is your favorite color? Black. I hate autocorrect. This feature may change my message. Please use your imagination. I'm going to stick with color. It's black. Thank you, though. All right. Let's see. Next question. Yes, I'm excited for MK11. Like, seriously, if you guys bought if you pre-ordered like I did, like, as soon as I knew it was available for pre-order is when I bought it. So I'm excited for that. Like, I'm trying to save my pennies to actually get RE2. I was supposed to get it, but since Mary's was closed and I couldn't actually buy it, I had to pay rent. So it is what it is. All right. Alexis says, yes, let's discuss on how to get her to. Okay. I got it. I'm reading. Okay. Ashley, I'm going to star this for you. I need you to follow up with this for me. Thank you so much. Winifred says, have you ever heard of polyamorous relationships and what do you think? I love polyamorous relationships and I kind of wish I was in one. I really do. Katie says, I'm from Michigan, and it has been snowing here since 10 this morning. My boss texted me about 3 and asked if I can come in to cover someone's shift. I don't drive. I texted her and told her to let me ask my dad if him and my mom were able to get out, and my parents weren't able to get out. I texted her back and told her that I wasn't able to come in and cover the shift. She totally understood that I wasn't able to come in. She knows that if the weather wasn't so bad, I would have came in. I have covered someone else's shift when they needed me to. I didn't want to take the chance of getting my parents stuck. That's why I love my job, because they understand when I can't come in. We are getting all this new snow that is coming in because of our deep freeze. It's supposed to be happening Wednesday. I know you said it is winter, but are you supposed to get the really cold temps too? Yes. It's supposed to be. See, tonight is going to be about -3, and then tomorrow's going to be -22, and then Wednesday's going to be about -27. So yeah, it's going to be pretty bad. It's going to be pretty bad. It's going to be, ooh, I'm not ready for that. I think me and Lucy, looked at each other. I was like, girl, you going to have to pee and poop in the house. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get her outside. Like, she likes to take her time going outside. And baby, let me tell you something. If in that type of weather, you have 4 minutes. That's it, before you require medical attention. I ain't going to make it. So, my ass staying inside. Haley says, I just want to tell you and everyone how much you all mean to me. You always brighten up my days when I'm struggling with depression, especially since I've been dealing with this college class that I am in. I just can't seem to get how to do this class, and I feel really dumb in not being able to understand the lectures my professor does or the assignments either. I know that I have a learning curve and that it's really stressful trying to understand everything. I feel kind of alone and frustrated whenever I ask the professor to explain something in a different way. Thank you for making my days brighter and for making me laugh a lot. I still remember all the funny emails and jokes you get. I love you so much, CeeCee, and can't wait till the one day that I meet you in person and give you the biggest hug ever. And I can't wait for that hug, honey. Thank you so much for that. All right, this is the last one. Vienna says, tomorrow is neon day at the school where I teach. What are some great neon colors I can use? Well, tomorrow's neon day, so I don't think you're going to be able to go out and get some neon colors. But Ulta Cosmetics has a really good, let's see, if you go to their, I think it's Urban Decay. Uh-huh. I don't think they have the electric palette still, but if they do, grab that. That'll give you all the neon colors. So try that. But I'm always a fan of neon yellow. That's my thing. Neon yellow, neon pink works very well. And that's it. That's all the questions. That's all the questions. All right, so let's go back to these comments. Yeah, it's going to be super brutal, guys. Like, seriously. What is MK? Mortal Kombat. How can anyone go to work with those temperatures? Look, I even told my roommate to be like, you may want to call off. So, yeah. Hi, Annie. How was everybody? Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. We finished within 47 minutes. Bam. Not bad. Kelsey says, I just want to tell you thank you for brightening up my day when I'm struggling. You always put a smile on my face, so thank you, and I adore you. You are so welcome. Thank you for watching. That makes me happy. That makes me so happy. I love that you're so outspoken. Thank you, Peggy. Hi, Brandy. I bought potty pads for my dog. I know. Bitch, I got newspaper. I'm poor, so I'm gonna let you know there. Yeah, Laura. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I sent an email earlier. Then I must have read it, honey. Because I've read through all the emails. Nothing new came in. I'm going to hit refresh, though. Tell Mavis I said hi. All right. Yep, nothing new. So, I'm actually pretty much done here. So, I'm going to jump off of here. Now, just to let you know, let me get you caught up on some things. So, I'm hoping that Hamburger Mary's is going to be open this weekend. So, you'll see me up on Saturday at Hamburger Mary's in Oak Park. Showtimes are 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. Since it'll be the first weekend of that month, it'll be February. If you can believe it's February already. It'll be Alexandria Diamond and Melee McQueen. And Sunday, it will be Hamburger Mary's in Chicago for brunch. And then we have our amazing entertainers there. I believe it's Fayludes and Nicole and Fox. There we go. So, but don't forget that also, since we are making it public, I'm going to be posting the link. I'm going to ask that you be careful and do not share this link. Like, if I make a post up on Facebook, do not share it. Please, because it is going to be after dark up on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, make sure that you watch out for that link. And if you haven't subscribed to Patreon, jump over to my Patreon at patreon.com/CeeCee larouge. And of course, there's always so much negativity in this world, and the only way to combat that is with positivity, love, and education. So with that said, mwah, see you all Thursday.